Hello, everyone. I want to do something a little. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Carter hates this idea and he objected to it a lot. But I bought a new guitar, so I wanted to do our little intro thing.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to make sure it sounded good, but
We're gonna do our little intro thing on my new.
a live intro might not sound as good, but
Here we go. This is what we're gonna try to do.
here we go.
Now, doesn't that sound nice, Carter?
Yeah, it sounded pretty good.
Okay.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of We Can Learn a Lot Ethically from Batman. I'm your host, Carter. What's going on, Seth?
Oh, just talking about Treasure Planet, as all.
Yep, today we are talking about Treasure Planet.
Yep.
You excited, Seth?
Oh, just ecstatic.
I'm not a fan of that reaction.
What do you want me to do? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited!
Sure.
I'm not that excited. I can't keep that up this entire time.
Dang it. Okay. Well, let me just go ahead and break down the plot a little bit for somebody who's not seen it in a while. So, main character, Jim Hawkins. We open on him being, he's like, I would say around 8 or 9. He's reading a book about this pirate called Captain Nathaniel Flint, how he used to rob a bunch of ships. And the legend is he kept all of his treasure on Treasure Planet. He built this planet called Treasure Planet and left it all there, the trove of 1,000 worlds. But then we cut, I think it's 12 years later, to Jim, and he's flying this, it's like a space
Marty
skateboard,
McFly's
basically.
hoverboard.
Yeah. He's flying it around, and then he gets arrested by the cops, and he gets taken back to his mom's work, which is an inn, and the cops are like saying if he does this again, it'll be the last time. And then Jim has this like emotional moment on the roof, and then a ship crashes at the end, and it's a pirate who has this golden ball, and he tells Jim to keep it safe from the cyborg. So then that pirate, he's injured and he dies at the inn, and then the other pirates show up. The cyborg shows up. So Jim, his mom, and this guy named Dr. Delbert, they escape. They go back to Dr. Delbert's home, and they figure out that the sphere, is
The circle.
Okay.
Doesn't know how shapes work.
The sphere
There we go.
is a map to Treasure Planet.
Bum, bum, bum. This supposed legend. It's
And
not supposed to exist.
they
it
go
does.
off to the spaceport, and they hire a ship and a crew. And the crew's a little, they're a little interesting. They seem
Interesting.
like suspicious, but they start off on their journey. And Jim, his job on the ship is to work with the cook, who happens to be a cyborg.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
And his name is Silver, and they're like going along on the trip, and they end up near a black hole. Like they're being sucked into this black hole, and Mr. Arrow, the ship's first mate, he falls off the ship. He gets killed by Mr. Scroop. And then
I have some things to say about him later.
after they make their way out of the black hole, they ride these like waves of energy that are coming out of the black hole. They ride one of them out, and everything's okay. And then Jim gets in trouble for not securing Mr. Arrow's lifelines, because everyone on the ship thinks that he accidentally killed Mr. Arrow. So then we get like this montage of Silver and Jim kind of sort of like getting to know each other and becoming friends.
They start bonding.
And
is
Silver,
what Carter is trying to say.
Silver becomes somewhat of a father figure to Jim, because his actual father left him at a very young age. And then Jim accidentally stumbles upon a meeting that Silver is having with the crew about the mutiny that they're planning. And it's revealed that Silver is the cyborg that Jim was worried about. They are the pirates, so they're close to Treasure Planet. Silver decides to start the mutiny, and they take over the ship. Jim, Dr. Delbert, and the ship's captain escape to Treasure Planet, and they run into this robot named Ben, who's had his memory ripped out. He can't remember a thing. He's a little crazy. But Jim thinks that he grabbed the map. But he actually grabbed... Mr. Silver had this kind of creature that was his pet, and it was a shapeshifter. His name's Morph. Jim accidentally grabbed Morph, who was shapeshifting to look like the map. So they have to go back up to the ship to get the actual map. Jim runs into Mr. Scroop. He kills him very similar to the way that Scroop killed Mr. Arrow. And then they end up back on Treasure Planet. Silver figures out Jim has the map, captures him. They go find the treasure, find out that there's this portal that could have taken Captain Flint wherever he wanted to go, and that's how he swooped in and got ships and then vanished without a trace. They do all that. Then they figure out that the treasure has been booby-trapped. The whole planet's about to explode. They manage to escape. Jim hits the icon for his planet on the portal just before Treasure Planet blows up. They're safe. Then Captain Silver escapes the ship that they were on, so he doesn't end up in jail. And then Jim goes back home. He got a couple pieces of the treasure for himself so that his mom could rebuild her inn, and everyone lives happily ever after.
Yep. Woohoo! Treasure Planet. This was the first time I had watched this movie, actually.
Yeah.
It's my first time, like, with exposure to, like... I mean, that's a pretty common story, right? Like,
yeah.
Like Treasure Island.
Yeah, Treasure Island is the actual story.
Yeah, and, like, that was the first time I've ever really been exposed to any of that.
It's a good story. I'm surprised you haven't seen The Muppets Treasure Island. It's good, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't either, especially since I like The Muppets.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I had never seen this before, and, like... It was pretty good. It wasn't my favorite, but...
Dude, I love this movie.
I have some... I don't know if they're hot takes or not, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't like Ben, the robot. I
can understand it.
I was put off by his inclusion, like... More than halfway into the movie, I felt like that was kind of weird. Plus, I don't really... He's the comic relief, and I don't find him very funny.
I really love him. And maybe it's just because I'm biased to Martin Short, but I think Ben's really funny.
Probably. You're very biased to a lot of things. Like this movie.
Yeah. Well, possibly. But one thing that I really like about it is the music.
Yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I don't
Really?
know. I don't know, man. Like...
Crazy.
The one song that was like in it, I wasn't a huge
Well,
fan.
I like not the songs that are in
I
it,
know,
but
like
the
the
score.
score, yeah.
Yeah, the score is
the
my
score
favorite
was
thing.
like all right in my opinion.
Like the main theme, I love it so much.
Nice. I wish I could say the same.
I also like the way it looks. I miss this era of Disney films.
Yeah.
Tarzan looked like this. Emperor's New Groove, the Atlantis movies, like the 2D hand drawn.
Yeah, I liked one thing that I don't really like in a lot of animated projects, especially like not really especially this one, but like when they have like 3D animated elements, but they try to like make it look 2D. I don't really like that, but I think this one did it pretty good.
Yeah,
because like the Silver, the main pirate guy, his robot arm was 3D animated, not 2D animated with his body, and like you could tell, but like not super hard, and like I liked that. I thought it was cool.
To test that, they actually got an old frame from Peter Pan
Nice.
and put the cyborg arm on Captain Hook
Nice.
to make sure it looked right.
Yeah, and like speaking of the way it looks, I feel like the camera moved in such an interesting way,
Mm-hmm.
and like cameras don't really camera.
Yeah,
inputs,
cameras.
Like in animated movies, they don't really move like that,
Mhm.
and I really liked it because it would have like long panning shots,
Yeah.
and that was cool. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I really love like the designs of the crew.
Yeah,
Like how all of them are weird.
all of them are
Like
very weird.
all of them are funny looking, and
Yeah.
Mr. Scroop still scares me.
Okay,
Like the way he looks crawling down that hallway towards the end.
yeah.
Nope. I'd be out of there.
I love his character design. Oh my gosh.
No, it looks awesome, but
I
it's
think-
freaky.
I think that's my favorite character design in the entire movie. There's a character in one episode of Wander Over Yonder that's kind of like the same kind of character design, and I always thought he looked really cool. So now having like a better version of that,
Mhm.
I liked his design a lot. He's like a praying mantis crab. It was great. I liked him a lot.
Yeah. I like that. Like almost immediately after they get on the ship, we find out that like the crew is the ones who burn the inn down. They're the ones planning the mutiny. I think it
Yeah.
makes the scenes between Jim and Mr. Silver more meaningful because like
Yeah.
he is gonna take down this ship. Like that's his plan, but he's still bonding with this kid.
Yeah.
Like despite all that, he's finding a part of himself that he maybe didn't know was there.
Yeah. I liked the scenes between them. I thought they were really sweet and nice.
Mm-hmm.
They were nice. They were also just kind of like they were sweet and stuff, but they were also like had like, I mean, this was on purpose 100%, like an undertone of like sad. Cuz like, I mean, Silver was like he knew what he was going to do.
Yeah, and I think Jim kind of knew too.
Yeah.
Like I think the way that Jim felt is kind of the way the audience was supposed to feel.
Yeah.
Like throughout the whole thing, you're just hoping that there's a twist that
yeah.
Silver's not the cyborg, that there's another one.
Yeah.
But ultimately, he
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Silver. I thought he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like his character design a lot.
Mhm.
I like a lot of the character designs,
The-
except for Jim.
Really?
He looks like a shovel.
Okay.
Yeah.
His face might kind of look like a shovel.
Me and Carter were sitting in church, and I like sketched up a picture of that. And
You might have a point there.
so does he, as many shovels do. No, but Silver's character design is super. Dope.
Yeah, I like his arm. I think it's kind of weird that there's like 100 different versions of his arm
Oh, yeah.
inside that like a little like. There's definitely not room for
Oh,
all
not at all. He's got like
all
a
the-
sword. He's got
all
a
the different
gun.
kind of hands that he has.
Yeah, he has
like
that,
the
like, weird.
the one cooking scene. He uses like 8 different hands.
Yeah.
and yeah, like you said, he's got a sword. He has a gun.
Yeah,
He has just a typical hand.
and he has a different sword too.
Yeah.
He pulled out a different sword.
Yeah, he
I
has
like-
multiple swords.
I liked the scene. I think when I was like, all right, this guy's really cool. I mean, I kind of thought that before, but when they're like in the mutiny part and they're trying to break down the door, he like pulls his pant leg up. He also has a missing leg.
Yeah.
and like attaches something and is like an even bigger gun.
Mhm.
And he blows down the door. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's sick. What did he do to that attachment? Did he put it back on his little peg leg?
I think he did. Yeah.
Nice. But like he was like, what are you guys doing?
Mhm.
It was great. He's like a transformer.
Yeah. So what do you think about Mr. Arrow's death?
Who is that again?
He's the right hand man on the
Oh
ship.
yeah. It was deserved. He
Deserved.
I don't
What do you
know.
have against Mr. Arrow?
No, he was cool. I mean,
I don't have a lot of opinions on it because he's not in it that much.
yeah. I mean, that is a bummer.
He's like a cool character, but he's in it for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like his inclusion was just to kind of put stakes into the movie.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
But like, I mean, I like the bug guy killing him. I thought that was
and
cool.
it seems like the crew just kind of moves on.
Yeah, they were just
very quickly.
Yeah, they're just
like
I mean,
though,
half of them.
Well, the captain, the one who cared about him, moved on a little quick.
I mean, she's probably dealt with this kind of stuff before. Yeah. I mean, she's
probably not
captain.
the first mate she's lost.
Yeah, and like, I mean, she knew what she was doing with the black holes. So like,
yeah.
I mean, the doctor, David Tennant, the doctor helped her out.
Yeah.
But like, she's probably lost a bunch of people. So like, it's like Captain Rex, like losing a clone.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, it sucks, whatever. But like, it's happened a lot. But I mean, I liked his death. I think it added stakes where it kind of needed to. Like, it was kind of slowing down, and then like that big scene happened, and I liked that sequence. I thought it was really fun.
Yeah, I really like their costumes.
Yeah,
that they were able to maintain like the 1800s look from the book, like what would have been the costumes from the book,
even though it's big sci-fi, epic.
Yeah, and so they had to create their own like laws for space, so that the characters wouldn't be in space suits the whole time, and that's not something I'd really thought about until this time. I was like, they're in space. How are they breathing?
I mean, they had the artificial gravity.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
like a
but
force
like
field
so the way space works, there's these.
You know the way space works
in this movie.
Oh,
yes,
dang.
I've looked. I like went into the whole lore of it.
Dang. Okay. Whatever. I thought you were just gonna tell me the secrets of the universe.
No, just in this movie.
Rats.
But so space is basically an ocean.
Clearly, there are flying on ships.
Well, like there's currents in it.
Yeah.
And there's areas where humans can breathe, and it's called the Ethereum.
Nice.
That's like what they call space. And planets just float on the Ethereum. They're like islands. So space is just an ocean.
Space is just an ocean.
And there's creatures that live in the depths of the Ethereum. So like the
big whales.
Like the farther you go down,
are there ethereal blobfish?
There might be, but like the farther you go down, the less you can breathe. So like you need a suit
so it's like,
if you go down.
Like, water pressure.
Yeah, it's an ocean. That's what space is. But they made that so the characters could be in the costumes that they're in.
Nice.
Instead of the suit that the doctor has at the beginning, because if it had been space, they would have all been wearing suits like that.
Oh yeah, 100%. What do you think of the doctor? What's his name?
Dr. Delbert.
Yeah, Delbert.
I love him.
I love him too.
Yeah, he's probably. I'm close between him and Ben, but I think he's my favorite character.
Him and Ben.
Yes, I like Ben.
We'll talk about Ben later.
I like Ben.
We'll talk about Ben later. We're not there yet. No, I like the doctor. He like came in and I was like ah. I like you.
yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, I like his scenes with the captain.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the moves, man.
He's got something.
He's got something. Got something that someone would like.
Something was working for him.
Apparently, maybe it was the suit, dude. If you ever want to, here's we can learn a lot ethically from Batman. Pickup line, or like, here's how to pick up girls. This is our
oh no,
this is how you do it, fellas. Just wear a really, really big space suit. Go to any party, you'll stick out like a sore thumb, and that's what girls like, right? Girls like that. No,
I can't comment.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's true. If someone does this, let us know.
You're the one that's got the girlfriend.
That's true.
But yeah, I really like him. I think one of my favorite jokes from him is his monologue where he's talking about Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
And then the lights come back on and he gets scared. That's probably my favorite joke from him. But yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, I like the scene like where they're like figuring out that this is a map to Treasure Planet, and like the mom is like, "You want to go, don't you?" And he's like, "Yes, more than anything."
or when the ships take taken off, and the captain tells him to brace himself.
And he goes flying.
He goes
back,
flying,
and she's just standing there.
She's standing there like it's nothing, and he goes flying back, and his whole spacesuit explodes.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good scene. I like his. We're just gushing about this guy now.
He's a good character.
He's a good character. I like the part where the captain's like, "Here's this," and just like hands him a gun, and she's like, "You do know how to use this, yeah?" And he's like, "Yeah," and then he like makes the shot, and she's like, "You did know how to do that, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's what I was aiming for." Like, I think it's funny that he's like, obviously he's never really held a gun, but he's still competent with it. I liked that. I thought it was fun.
Well, do you want to talk about Ben now?
Oh gosh,
I like him.
All right,
I think he's funny.
all right. Here's what I think. Good comedy relief characters are hard to come by.
They are.
And he is one of those ones that is not that good, in my opinion. He's, like, I don't know. He's too, it's like sporadic. And like, I don't find the, like, that kind of like sporadic humor like that. Like, there's other sporadic humor that I think is funny. Sorry, someone drove by twice. I saw them. It was the same minivan. My bad. But, he's just so loud and so, like, weird. Like, I don't understand.
It's because he doesn't have his brain.
I know that.
Because his brain's been ripped out.
Well, if my brain got ripped out, I wouldn't be that loud.
You might be. You're that loud normally.
That's true. He's throwing shade at me.
I am.
It's because I don't like his
It's
favorite character.
It's because you don't like Ben.
Yeah, it's because I don't like Ben.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, he kind of has the same problems that I have with Keegan-Michael Key Bumblebee. Maybe.
Yeah, I could get that. Yeah.
I like Keegan-Michael Key Bumblebee a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But like, it's kind of my same issues with that. But I mean, if you like him, you're good.
And it could be because I've seen this movie 100 times.
Yeah, I've seen it once.
And I am Martin Short biased.
Okay.
100%.
That's fine. I mean,
like, most people don't like the Santa Claus 3 because of Jack Frost. I love Martin Short as Jack Frost.
I don't want to say anything because I don't want all the people to know that I've never seen a single Santa Claus movie.
That's horrible.
I'm sorry, everyone. It's true. Not a big... I don't watch Christmas movies all too much.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, but...
Oh, there is.
Oh, okay.
There is.
Talk about your thoughts more, Carter.
So I think my favorite joke from Ben is when he's rolling down the hallway and he's singing "A Pirate's Life for Me."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was good too. And I hadn't even thought about this up until this watch, but that wasn't a reference to the films yet because the films didn't exist.
Yeah, it's a reference to the ride.
Yeah, it's a reference to the ride. Curse the Black Pearl didn't come out for another two years.
Nice.
At this point. So yeah, it was a reference to the ride.
Nice. Yeah. I'm glad you like Ben. I am. You want to talk about our main protagonist? Shovel?
Jim Hawkins?
Jim Hawkins, Mr. Shovel? What is going on with his hair, man? What is even that?
Yeah.
He's got... If it was the shaved sides... I'd be okay with it. But since he's got a little rat tail...
Yeah, I do have to admit, for him being the main character, he's not great.
Yeah.
Like, I like this because of all the side characters.
Yeah.
I mean, the Doc, Silver, and the ship's captain are like the peak.
Yeah.
So...
He's kind of forgettable, I'm not going to lie.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He's a little bit of a bland main character.
Yeah. But, like, I mean... There's some good things that can come from that.
Like, I mean, he's got a good arc, but it's like the typical arc.
Yeah, it's like typical hero
journey. He's just a teenage kid who doesn't have his dad, so he acts out, and then he finds his father figure and decides he's gonna act like a good person now.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, yeah, I mean,
it's good enough, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good story. He's just kind of there sometimes.
Yeah. Just like, oh, he's there. You know, one of the things, I don't know if I'm just being picky as all get out, but like he's got that line on his face, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, because he's got it on one side of his face, right? but it switches. It will switch from his left side of his cheek to the right side of his cheek. But like...
It might have just been an error.
But it happens so much. I don't understand. It's so weird. Nitpick aside, though, I thought he was fine. He's fine, right? Question mark? Carter's not paying attention to me.
No, I'm trying to figure out what
the line on his face is?
What the line on his face is.
His eyes are also very round. He's got very round eyes.
I mean, I don't know what it is.
There's no answers on Google?
I think it's supposed to be his cheekbone.
Interesting.
Like from different camera angles, I think it's supposed to be his cheekbone.
Okay. That's good.
Or just a line in his face from where he's tired.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We think it's a scar, but it changes.
That's what I thought. Like I was like, oh, it's a scar, but then it'll switch.
Yeah.
We got to find one of the animators. We got to hunt him down. We got to hunt him down Kraven the Hunter style.
Oh.
And like kill him and put him on a trophy. But then we'll kill him and then we'll be like, oh crap. We never got the answer. Speaking of Kraven the Hunter. That movie was garbage.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
You thought I was gonna what?
I thought you were gonna do the thing.
No, I'm not gonna do the thing. Don't worry. Wink. All right, what are we gonna talk about now, Carter?
I mean,
they find the treasure.
Yeah, they find the treasure.
It gets destroyed.
Spoiler. I like. I already talked about that.
My bad.
I like Captain Flint. Like I think his design is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
cool.
looks awesome. I mean, I wish we'd gotten more of him, but that's the story. Like he's been dead for a while, so
yeah, 100 years.
Yeah.
After 100 years, you get a little nuts. Ben.
Yeah, a little bit.
That was a lot of treasure that they found.
Oh, it was the trove of 1,000 worlds.
Yeah, that's crazy. And all of it, except for like 4 pieces of it.
Yeah, the 4 pieces of gold got destroyed. Every bit of it. I mean, who gets all that treasure and then decides he's going to destroy it? I mean,
jerk.
what did he do? Realize like, oh, no one can have this much treasure except me.
Yeah, he's like one of the. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. But like, yeah, I don't understand. At least like if you acquired that much treasure, right? Why not share it with the world?
And if somebody could, why make a map to your island or to your planet
and then destroy
and then booby trap the planet, like
so no one can have it. I guess.
Whatever.
I don't know. I do like how Silver gives Shovel.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'd like to think that he kept a little bit for himself. Like there's some in his pocket.
In his coat pocket, there is a big burlap sack that has a dollar bill sign on it.
Yeah. So there was supposed to be a sequel.
Oh boy!
Because they thought it was going to do well, and it did not.
It did not.
It did not do well at all.
It did bad.
I think they lost money on it. Yeah, they did.
I'm not gonna lie. Don't tell Carter this, but I can understand why it didn't do that well.
This guy.
I'm sorry,
but so it would have seen Jim, who was going to go to the Naval Academy. There's that line at the end about the captain sending him to the Naval Academy. Then he would have gotten a new love interest named Kate, and they would have helped
Kate from Lost? Freckles?
Sure, yeah, sure.
Freckles is in this universe. Kate from Lost is in it.
Yeah. But they would have helped Silver stop Ironbeard from freeing prisoners from an intergalactic prison.
Nice.
And wait for it.
Uh-oh.
Ironbeard was supposed to be voiced by Willem Dafoe.
Oh! I like Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We should pitch this idea to Disney again.
Again?
Yeah, just
now.
Just to have
I'd rather pitch a live action version.
No, Carter, don't be the live action person.
Disney's gonna do them, so at least do
something interesting.
do better movies than Moana.
True.
Throwing shade. In case you didn't realize.
No. Ooh. Live action. Willem Dafoe should play Silver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm snapping at Carter, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom.
Yep.
Boom. Absolute cinema. Right there.
Absolute.
Absolute Batman.
This film took a while to be made.
I can understand why.
They pitched this thing in 85.
Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be that long.
Yeah, it took a long time. But Paramount was working on a Star Trek story that was going to follow the plot of Treasure Island, so Disney didn't want to compete with that.
That's fair.
And then it was pitched again in 89, but Jeffrey Katzenberg, the guy who was the head of animation at the time, just didn't like it.
What a turd.
He just didn't like the idea of the story.
Maybe it's because the main protagonist looks like a shovel. I'm not going to let this go.
But they finally reached an agreement in 95 for production to begin after Hercules was finished.
Nice.
So
fire movie.
Yes. Awesome movie. The designs for the film, like the character designs, the costume designs, and even the music followed what they called the 70-30 law, which meant
what is that?
That the feel, like the artwork and the overall like atmosphere of the film should be 70% traditional to the book and 30% sci-fi.
Nice.
So that's like the ship looks like a looks like a traditional ship minus the sails that they use, and like the costumes and everything. Yeah, it all looks classical, but it's in space.
Yeah.
So
you gotta have that little bit of sci-fi.
So 16 people worked on your so-called shovel.
Really?
That's how many animators were assigned to Jim Hawkins.
Oh my goodness.
To make sure that he looked right in every scene.
Clearly they did wrong because his freaking scar or whatever switched sides.
If it's his cheekbone, then it would switch sides.
But why isn't it on the other side?
Because it's not the side in focus.
No, that's not... Okay.
Or if it's a line in his face.
I guess.
And then 12 were assigned to Silver.
Nice.
To make sure that he looked right.
That'd be crazy to
So
animate.
you were talking about the camera seeming to move a lot and how they panned a lot.
Yeah.
So the animators took deep canvas, which was a technology developed for Tarzan, and they came up with a process called virtual sets, where they created entire 360-degree sets before they staged the scenes. So they were able to see every angle and create their scenes basically on a set, but before they drew the characters.
Nice.
They combined this process with traditionally drawn characters to achieve a painted image with depth perception.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Neato.
That's how they did that. Yeah, and like you said, they could place cameras theoretically anywhere in the set and move them the same way you would for a live action film.
Yeah.
To test how, and I mentioned this before, but to test how a computer generated body part would mesh with a animated character, the crew took a clip of Captain Hook and replaced his arm with the cyborg arm just to make sure it looked right.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep. And like you said, they blended 3D and 2D, and it looked pretty good.
Yeah. I think the worst offender of that is like there's an episode of Phineas and Ferb. It does not look very good.
Doesn't?
No.
I mean, I could not have told you this was 3D, and maybe that's just because I don't know a whole lot about animation.
That's okay.
But I mean, I didn't think his arm looked any different than the rest of it.
I mean, I could tell, but
well,
I'm also a freak.
You're a drawer.
Yeah, so. I'm an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Just want that to be known. You know what else I want to be known? how much I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I thought you were going to forget about it.
No.
Because I thought you were going to do it with Crave. And,
No, don't be silly.
you know, you've gotten... It's gotten so bad to the point where there's been, like, 4 or 5 times during this episode that I've been like, oh, great, here it comes.
Yep.
Because I'm seeing in my mind how you're going to do it.
But you're never correct. You're never correct. I know. I know the way your brain works.
I'm taking applications for another member.
Rats. That's a bummer. You're gonna cut me or just have 3
No,
people?
I'm gonna cut myself. I'm gonna have somebody else deal with you.
Oh, okay, fine, whatever. No, I don't want to watch movies with you. Psh. Yes, I do, Carter.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
No, that's fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet. 68% from the critics on Rotten Tomatoes. Nice. 73 from the fans.
Nice.
7.2 on IMDb.
Ouch.
Yep. And this is where it gets really rough.
Yeah.
A budget of $100 million, which I don't know how this movie cost $100 million.
I don't know.
I mean, I've seen a lot better movies that cost a lot less, but whatever.
Yeah. Wake Up Dead Man.
Yep.
Go watch it.
This had a return of $91,800,000 or $800,000. So they lost about $8 million.
Ouch.
Probably why there wasn't a sequel. Oh, there was also supposed to be a series.
There's a series for every single thing.
Like similar to like the Hercules series or the Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
Like high school, I think is what that one is. It's like him in high school or something. It's
silly.
Yeah, it's not worth the watch.
Don't watch it.
But with inflation, that's a budget of $180 million and a return of $165.
Ouch.
So not great.
Not great, but I mean,
but
I thought it was all right. I would probably watch it again.
Okay.
So
I watch it like
Carter watches it every night before he goes to bed.
I watch it 3 or 4 times a year.
That's crazy.
I love this so much.
I'm glad you like it, Carter. I'm glad you like it. What would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Ugh.
If you give it an 8,
I'm not gonna give it an 8.
I was about to be like, dang, Carter, that's crazy.
I like it, but it'd probably be like a 6.
Okay, I was gonna say 5.5.
Yeah, like it's good, and I can see its flaws, but also like I was like 6 when I first watched this movie, so it just means more to me because at that point I didn't know what a bad movie was.
Yeah, but
I didn't know what a bad movie was until I saw Fantastic Four, and you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's not the one from the 90s, that's for sure.
And not the most recent one.
Nope. We'll stop giving hints there. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay. Like, it's not amazing, but it's
definitely has its problems.
It definitely has its problems, but like, I mean, most movies have their problems.
Well,
Some are just more apparent than others. But yeah, so do you want me to tell them?
You can, since it was your pick.
Yep. So our next movie that we're doing is, I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite movies of all time.
I'm excited to get to talk about this
because
I know how much you love it.
It's one of my favorites, and it's a little bit embarrassing how much I like this movie. But we're gonna be talking about Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Woo!
From 2011, like they're kind of the reimagined reboot kind of thing.
Reboot, sequel or prequel, kind of, sort of. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Of Planet of the Apes.
It's kind of both.
I'm so excited to talk about this. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we'll be talking about next week.
Yep.
Or next time, not next week.
Cool.
Silly. All right, we'll see y'all later. And I'm going to do this since I've never done it before. Remember, we can learn a lot ethically from Batman.
Fine. Just take my line. That's fine.
Goodbye.